another video of Resident Evil 2. I'm actually pretty pretty excited. This is going to be finishing the Leon walkthrough. Yeah. So I'm going to do some shameless plugs here real quick. And by shameless plugs I mean I'm actually going over and telling people, "Hey, this is a thing." And make sure that everybody goes and watches. Yeah, so pretty much that. So let's see. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, sorry, I usually don't try to do it as late as I can, you know? I'm not that kind of guy. No, I already did that one. Yeah, I'm more along the lines of, what was it, yeah. So what I'm trying to actually do, I'm not trying to do it so late, but the reason why I did it so late was because I got distracted. I was talking to my girlfriend before I started. We were eating dinner, and then we just started talking about a whole ranting about people, basically YouTubers people who watch YouTube reviews of movies and already form an opinion about the movies before they've even watched it themselves. I mean, if anybody does that, that's alright with y'all. Each of y'all do your own business. But I have a strong belief that you should experience it first before anything else, before you watch it. You know, don't basically make an opinion by doing stuff yourself. It's that kind of thing. But you know, to each their own. Alright, so I just done my shameless self-promotion. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. And y'all probably ask, why do you start on the Resident Evil 2 screen? Well, that's just so I can get this.
Resident Evil 2.
I absolutely love that. That was one of the things I would like to say I missed about the game. Yeah, or how should I put it? It's one of the things I miss about the series is that they do the Resident Evil, whatever title it goes to. And when the remake did it, they didn't really do it for the original soundtrack. If you wanted that, you had to go buy let me rephrase this. I'm sorry. For the remake soundtrack, and that's the soundtrack that it comes with. You didn't get that. It was just as far as I remember. I'm probably thinking it wrong. I had to buy the original soundtrack on the PlayStation Store just so I can do the thing. Now let's see. It's been a couple days, so I'm a little kind of like, oh, okay, what do I need to do? Okay, so it looks like here I actually, okay, if I go that way I can do a thing, which I've already done. Okay, so I haven't gone that way. It looks like to me I have the chemical lab. Okay, so I saved after I did the chemical thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do another thing. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained today. I'm pretty tired. Oh, shit. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, okay, it looks like he kind of got toasty. Yeah. Oh, IVs are really good for killing with fire, but I was pretty late on that one. I won't lie. I won't grab that. Yeah, sorry, Leon. You do look a little worse for wear. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna... Oh, crap baskets. Okay, here we go. Hey, streamer. Oh, okay. How you doing? How you doing, Kevin? I know you're lurking, but I'm still gonna ask because you're my brother. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. Oh, crap. Okay, here we go. So we got that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Haha! Now I have shotgun ammo. Alright, so first things first, because apparently I gotta do some pest control. Now, one of the things I like about the second run of the game is that I get this item at the very beginning, the signal modulator. The signal modulator allows me to turn on power at different points in the game. So that's what I actually enjoy about this. Ooh, and there's some shotgun ammo. Yeah. Oh yeah. So let's go here and blow off this person's head. I'm gonna go ahead and blow off this person's head. Yeah, I blow off these guys' heads because they're kind of a nuisance whenever you have the same room with lickers and you're trying to be quiet, but these dudes are the ones that can see you. I'm pretty sure that guy never comes to life, but you can never be sure in these games, you know? Yeah, I am never sure about those guys. Alright, so what do we got here? Earth. We are going to Earth. Okay. I am now earthing. Oh man, it's that soundtrack. Hey Kevin, is it a little too loud? I need to ask that. Or is it just my TV? I figure you can comment on it since you're the one watching my broadcast at the moment. Yeah, I usually leave my TV down at 15, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little too much at the moment. No, it's not too loud. Okay, cool. I guess it's just me listening to my TV. Yeah, I had a similar experience with my other brother Marcus watching, and he says that the game was louder than my voice, and I was like, oh, okay. What can I do to remedy that? And he's the one that explained it to me. Huh? Wait, no monies. What's going on? Alright, so anyways. What was going... Okay, yeah, sorry. I was like reading a thing. Alright, so anyways, that's what I was saying. Okay, this is a knife. I'm going to leave the kniffy behind. I'll leave the thing behind. Alright, so... Okay, so fun thing, Kevin, since you're here. Tomorrow I'm going to stream another game. I've been telling people what I've been streaming. I put it on Facebook, and it's not so subtle of a hint of what I'm going to stream next. But I figured you wanted to know this bit of information. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night. I know I'll stream in the middle of the day, which most likely you'll be at work. But I wanted you to hear this straight up. Around 7 o'clock tomorrow, I'm actually going to watch Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, dude. I don't know if it's the original theatrical release or not. I just saw Empire Strikes Back at the movie theater that's currently open here where I'm living. I thought that was a cool, fun little tidbit you probably wanted to know. And honestly, I'm going to enjoy it very much. I'm not trying to brag, but I wanted to say I really wish you were here to watch it with me, dude. Because you and I would both watch... Because I think we would watch the crap out of that movie together. But it makes me sad because it makes me wonder if A New Hope happened last week and we totally missed it. I mean, I didn't have the money to go, but I would really love to go, though. Probably grab us good seats. Nope.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Oh, it's hilarious. Dr. Lee is actually in this game. He was actually the guy that was sleeping in the...
Who left the freezer open?
Huh. Every time he says that, all I can imagine is Tropic Thunder. Kevin knows what I'm talking about. The guy... Oh, it's called, whenever the guy goes, "Hey, who left the fridge open?" Yeah. I figure, yeah, in the... What's it called? I'm actually pretty excited. I have like a list of movies in my head. It's old movies that I want to see in theaters. One of them was the entirety of the Star Wars trilogy, And that was pretty much it. And oh yeah, and the original Jurassic Park, which I actually watched a couple weeks ago. It's a lot of fun. And oh man, I gotta do some more shameless self promotions. Yeah, not everybody knows I'm kind of streaming at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah. I was also like talking to a few people who watch my channel, and a lot of them were friends of mine. But my friend, my friend Mandy, I was texting her and I said, "Hey, I'm streaming, but I saw that you subscribed." And she goes, "Yeah, I didn't watch the whole stream. I watched a little bit of this." Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind if we went and we spent a whole day watching a triple feature of the entire Lord of the Rings. I know Fellowship's the one you want to watch, buddy, but oh my gosh, did anyone see that glitch? Oh, it's still doing it. He was like bopping right there. I wouldn't mind watching a triple feature, but if the Fellowship ever came out, I would like to do that with you, bud. Because I know they're showing all the Harry Potter movies. I have no idea why I came over here. Anyways, as I was saying, there was yeah, crap. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained at the moment because I keep getting distracted. Oh yeah, so my friend Mandy, she said she loved the idea of my streaming because it felt like I was hanging out with her again. I guess I do a lot, we have a conversation, I do a lot of the talking. I know, I like to talk and interact with people, I like to hear their things, but a lot of times they have nothing to say, so I go ahead and I just talk. Some enjoy it, some probably wish I just shut up. Oh hey, there's someone that's a streamer. Hey, what's up? I don't know if Kevin. Oh, I know of the battle. Oh, and I now have the. Oh, dude, seriously, Battle Arena Toshinden on your PC? Oh wow, that's actually pretty awesome, man. Now that is something I can get behind right there. Definitely. Yeah, Battle Arena Toshinden, that was a fun game in our childhood. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of such a game for viewers and stuff, but Battle Arena Toshinden is basically like a fighting game where everybody has weapons, actually. It was kind of like Discount Soul Calibur. Fun thing about that, though, because I honestly think it was something that was fun. You don't have Battle Arena 4, that's sad. That makes me sad. But that's okay. That's probably a hard game to find anyways for emulation. So Battle Arena Toshinden, we only had 2 games of it. But basically it was like Discount Soul Calibur, but it had its own cheeky charm to it. Like an example would be, oh snap. We gotta get this guy before, there we go. And this guy's still alive. We just burn him to a crisp. So for those that don't know, Battle Arena Toshinden, it was, like I said, Discount Soul Calibur. You fought. It had its own cheeky things. Like they had this one guy. I forget it. It's an old man. I forget his name. And Kevin will probably tell you here in the comments section. But what made this old man so hilarious was the fact that he had this thing where he had like tiger's claws, and at the end when he fought, he did a little dance and he went ah, da, 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 da. Cool. Everybody kind of had their own thing. There was even that thing where in fighting games, if they were from a different country, those guys would speak the language. So, an example, one guy would go, "It's and we were like, dude, what the heck are you even saying, man? That's actually hilarious. Fo-Fi, there you go. Fo-Fi was the name of the old man. There was also a girl that was kind of dressed very scantily clad. She was wearing like a dominatrix outfit, and she actually fought with a whip. I forget her name. Kevin might leave the comment section. I'm not leaving it to him. He doesn't have to, but he'll most likely will. And his whole bit was her whole bit was just basically she said things that were referring to the fight, but could also be taken out of context, such as she would, after she won a battle, she would go, anytime, anywhere. Sophia, okay, awesome. Yeah, I told you, my brother knows what I'm talking about. In fact, I actually have a PS1 Classic that actually has the game, and we were playing it, and we could not believe that this thing was passable for a game. It was so clunky, everything was wrong, and guess what? We absolutely loved it. We loved every second of it. We were like, we don't know how as kids we thought this was a good game, but dang, we had fun playing it. Man, let me tell you. Battle Arena Toshinden, I don't know if I'll call it like something fancy, like, oh, this was the, this thing of our time. I probably won't go that far, but I will say, if you ever get a chance to play Battle Arena Toshinden, take it. Because you're gonna, it is, like, to give you an idea what kind of fighting games we probably played growing up, we played the original Soul Blade. Maybe some of you people out there know it as Soul Edge, because believe it or not, my brother and I actually have friends who knew it as Soul Edge. And we picked on them relentlessly about it. Sadly, though, we didn't mean to be jerks about it, but at the same time, we were kind of like, what kind of a weeb are you to only know a game that was released in your own country as Soul Blade and only refer to it as Soul Edge? And they were like, well, we didn't know because we watched a streamer call it Soul Edge and played it as Soul Edge, but it was called Soul Blade. For those that don't know, Soul Blade, and y'all probably figured this out, preceded the Soul Calibur series. Like, it's where it started. But in America, it was called Soul Blade, where in Japan, it was called Soul Edge. And it might have been true for all Western releases, you know? And so... yeah. And so... we lost a viewer. That's okay. That's probably because I was sitting idly by. I don't blame them. I'm about to get into the action. But man, those are some of the games that redefined my... that probably redefined defined our entire childhood, actually. I better get going before Mr. X is going to give it to you. Oh, snap. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Yep, there it goes. My everything was broken after that. Oh no, I don't have... that is... no! Dang it. Against my better judgment, I should have killed every single stinking one of those IVs. Against my better judgment. Dang, that's rough. Especially since I'm pretty close to the end. This is the part where I try to save as much ammo as possible. And I really thought I could get away from those guys with the shotgun. But I guess it didn't work. Not to my favor. Kind of stinks. Dang. Makes me sad. Oh well. I should have probably picked up that flash grenade in hindsight.
Dispensing solution.
I feel like I'm going to be poorly equipped for the upcoming boss fight. But at the same time, who knows? Maybe I'm rightly equipped. I've done a lot. I've done a lot for this. I've done a lot in this game with less.
A dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions
Go ahead
measures.
and just burn these bodies. It's probably a weenie thing to do, but I don't care. I'm a weenie. But it's also, I also wasted a lot of time with the shotgun people. But usually fire does the trick. Oh no. I probably die anyways. Alright, Marcus, I gotta have you aboard. I don't think anyone's told you yet, buddy, but your fly's undone. Oh wow, I never had that animation before. I didn't think that was actually a thing. I know he's probably playing along with me, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he actually fell for it either. Our brother's kind of gullible in that way, in that fashion. But if he saw it coming from a mile away, yeah, buddy. It happened. Alright, cool. And then there we hear Mr. X gonna give it to you. There he comes. Alright, now that I got everything I need... Oh, forgot to combine some things. Yeah. I now currently have everything I need. It said you added a player to one of our groups. I don't know what that means, Marcus. But okay. Oh, I get it. Don't suck. Haha. I love it. Okay. So, I did the things. I'm going to go ahead and get to the west area and grab a sample of the G virus. Alright. So, that's pretty cool. You know, it's kind of funny. This entire area, Nest, actually became the basis for the laboratory used in Resident Evil 1, the movie. And I mean the movies, not for the original game. Yeah, the original movie. I was actually talking about it not too long ago with my girlfriend. But the Hive, this was called the Nest, and the other game, in the other movie, they had it called the Hive. But interestingly enough, like they were all over the place whenever they made those movies. They used the first two movies to make the first movie, or first two games to make the first movie. Wow, I cannot talk today. Okay. And one of the things is they added the lickers instead of hunters. A lot of people would have actually preferred if they had the hunters. So what do we have here? Oz? Yeah, they Ooh, that is so annoying, yeah. It sounds like an Atari soundtrack. Alright, awesome. And now I can discard the item. Now it's time to pick up all the stuff that I probably don't need. Or probably do need. Actually, yeah, because I got one herb left over, I probably do need it. Oh, one of my favorite Resident Evil 2 memes is whenever people are talking about their troubles and they have Danny DeVito handing them a blue herb saying, "Can I give you a blue herb during this trying time?" It's similar to the egg thing, but it's just as equally useless. Because you see, the blue herb by itself is actually useless, including the red herb itself. Oh, snap. Okay, I got this thing. I feel like doing some backtracking, but I also feel like that's super dangerous. We should totally effing do it. Never mind, we don't have to do the backtracking anymore. Alright, we'll grab the green herb. Alright, we're going to go ahead and combine it. And then, let's see. Gonna go ahead and pull out the fuel. I'll take that out. Oh, so fun thing. So I once took this item right here out of storage, or out of what's called, put it in storage. And it did the darnest thing. It basically told me you cannot proceed without it. It is actually a required item in your inventory. I don't know if anyone knows that, or who that's played the game that knows that. But it's actually a required item in your inventory, and I absolutely don't like it, because it's basically telling me, yeah, bud, we can't let you go with this. Yeah, I'm sorry. You gotta do something else. And I'm like, what? No, I don't want to do something else. I want to put the useless item away. Well, it's not useless. You can't exit without it. What? That's absurd. Show me where it is in the rules. Right here. It's in the coding. I can't read it. It's all ones and zeros. Then take our word for it. Well, shit. And that's pretty much how I treat it. All right, so this will probably be the second to last save. I'll probably save right before I fight Mr. X. Gonna give it to you. Yeah, spoiler alert. He's the final boss, and you got to fight him in an elevator. Luckily, I don't need to put. Luckily, This thing doesn't take up an inventory space. If it did, that would suck.
Alright, now back to Ada.
Oh, I better pick this up too. Research diary? Okay, whatever. Alright, so we're going to get a second Annette Birkin. I'm also going to be very upset if somebody says that there was a clone of Annette. Aw, snap. Here he goes. Father and husband of the year. This man managed to impregnate his daughter with a G-virus sample, who is currently dead. And now here's his wife getting ready to kill her own husband, because it's not actually there.
Sorry, William, but no choice.
There it goes. Yeah. Alright. So it seems like this thing may or may not be dead. I repeat, it may or may not be dead. But it's never that simple. If you guys watch my Claire run through from beginning to end, or you played this game before, you know that's not it.
Your umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me everything. Right from the start.
I like that this is Leon's first day on his job, and he's still trying to do his job. But that also makes yeah. You see, this is the part I call BS on. Actually, if I had shown y'all the camera footage, which I didn't, but I did it on my Claire stream, you actually get to see
What have you done?
him getting gunned down like Bonnie and Clyde. And then he goes and he does that. That dude was mega dead, and he managed to use the every last of his strength to inject himself afterwards. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He went from father to the year to next to the husband of the year. Boom. Yeah, I do not condone that kind of thing, but at the same time, she was the bad guy, so justice was served. Oh yeah, she's also about to ditch us in a last-ditch effort to save herself. Yeah.
What are you doing?
We can't let him get away.
We can't let him get away, but I'm taking you down. Sorry, I don't care about your life. I care about my own.
Let me end this here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was stinky. I don't. No! Why do you do this to me? I didn't do anything to you. No, 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 no. Bad boy, bad. You do not throw that thing. That is not something to be thrown. Wow. Why did that? This is why we don't give you anything nice, you know? On top of that, everything's on fire. And I have no... Oh, there you are. This is why I don't buy you anything nice, Birkin. You know that? Dang. Okay. Why don't you turn around? Okay. That's not a good. That is not okay. I told you not to throw the last one. What makes you think I want you to throw the second one? Wow. I do not... That is... Wow. That was a lot of debris. And no. No. Birkin? If you have unresolved issues with your wife, do not take them out on me. Okay. Now burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Alright. I wish at this point someone can cue the Bleach theme song because, or the, you know, number one, because I feel like that right now. Oh no. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, okay. You just spun around like a ballerina. That was not right. You know your swing. There you go. Burn. But that does cause you burn. Oh, okay. Look, I know we got off on the wrong foot. So that's why I tossed a grenade at you. Uh-oh. Marcus, great pun. Oh, snap. Okay, I see what happened now. Alright. Oh, crap. Sorry, wrong menu. There we go. Okay, so I'd like to point out that I do not condone the fact that he's about to throw an entire column at me. So I do not consent to this at all. Okay, so Birkin. No, down, boy, down. Down, put that down. That is not your toy to be playing with. I am totally in the wrong area for this. Yeah, that happened. I don't think I'm dead, but I need to get out of there. Okay, we are not playing Leapfrog, okay? Okay, now turn around and accept your death like a man. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Nuh-uh. You need to put that down, Birkin. Okay, not in my general direction. I mean, like, you had to place it down gently. Okay. You need to accept this like a man. Ah, great. Alright, I'm going to use my enhanced gun ammo because I'm pretty sure I cannot get... Oh, this is supposed to be a kill shot. Oh! Well, that was awkward. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Target neutralized. Thanks for letting me know, Karen. Wow. That was quite a thing. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was just gonna get attacked. I was gonna complain some more. And, well... Crap, that happened. Yeah. Now I kinda wish I could poke him with a stick. Imagine being able to do that. Just poke a dead body with a stick. I mean, in a video game sense. In real life, you gotta be some kind of sick puppy. Let's see. Okay, so I got another flash grenade. Okay, so I got more magnum ammo. And then I got more of that. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I managed not to use all the bullets for this thing. Oops. Okay. So that happened, yeah. That was quite a show.
Jesus. That looks bad.
Feels worse.
What you said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. G-Virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
shit.
You're right. But if the G-virus gets into the wrong hands...
Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, her third death. Yeah, this lady dies a lot in the game. I think that's our second death. I cannot believe how much like this lady dies in the games. I swear.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the...
Oh, here we go.
I was just thinking about you.
That makes two of us. I was getting worried.
Alright, so yeah, this is actually a really emotional part.
I gotta ask you something.
Way's
I
clear.
like watching this.
Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into a note. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't he just hand over the sample?
Yep.
Honest, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you?
I think it's kind of hilarious that for this scene he's actually holding the Matilda,
Hand over the sample.
which is what his the name of his
I
gun.
wanna hurt you.
And it's hilarious because the Matilda should have at this point had its muzzle, stock, extended clip, and it's not even the enhanced gun that he gets.
But I don't think you can.
And now he calls her on her bluff. One of the things I like is that Ada actually develops feelings, even though her boyfriend actually works for Umbrella. Okay, now we're about to get to Annette's third death. Because that is some BS right there. Oh, and G-sample's gone. Bye-bye.
No one gets that sample now.
And then she goes... So, this is their third death, because if you play Claire's, she dies right before her daughter dies. Right before... after she cures her daughter. Then she has to go and...
Forget it.
what's called... Yeah, then she has... Like, her death makes no sense in this game, because she dies, like, twice, pretty much. She dies in Leon's story right then and there, and then she dies in what's in Claire's story, and then you have to basically ignore all of Leon's adventures for anything to happen.
Take care of yourself.
But it all happened. It's all canon. Like, everybody just chooses to use the original Resident Evil 2 as the canon, because she dies multiple times too. But depending on the scenarios you run by, for example, Claire scenario A and then Leon scenario B, then that is actually her canon death, is what you see in those that plays out in those games. I can't recall what the actual death was, because I think she has like 4 in each of them, depending on. Actually, no, she has like 2, but it depends on which scenario you go by. And there's like one where she just has things just fall on top of her, and then the other one is where she dies in her daughter's hands. So it all depends. I have to it's been a while, but I remember not liking that girl. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. So, like, I felt like I have a whole thing on what I think the canon story for the games are, and like I've explained this, and it's actually a really good canon, because I had to use context clues within the game to actually pull a story, like how did this happen, how did that happen, and it's not, but it's also picking and choosing a canon. So, for example, in each of these games, there are 4 bosses. The first 3 are Birkin. For Claire's story, her final boss is Birkin Stage 4, and then for Leon's, it's actually the Tyrant, or Mr. X gonna give it to you. Mr. X for short. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that first aid spray.
9 minutes until detonation.
But there are times where the stories get together. Like example, he's about to Skype Claire right now. But yeah, the story's canon is everywhere.
Leon? You're down here too.
Yeah. The whole
Just so
place
you know,
is-
this is the first time we see this girl since the beginning of the game,
You need to get out.
when she casually flirts through a
There's
fence.
a way out. We can make it. Where are you now?
Oh, I'm in the control
You
room.
still there?
It's the self-destruct sequence.
Hey Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me.
We're breaking up. Oh
Let's
no!
get out of here.
I didn't know we were together in the first place.
Damn it.
Yeah, I gotta make fun of this game at some points because that's the one thing is that at least the original had a straight story to follow, and this one kind of like, well, it's like you have to pick and choose your canon. And that's the one thing that I don't like. It's like, we're going to give you stories that go side by side, but please pick and choose your canon at your earliest convenience. We want you to. Okay, so I'm 90% sure I'm not going to probably be able to use a shotgun. I'm going to carry it along. Okay, I think I got all the weapons I need. I'm going to save right here. I might get a chance to save again, but we'll see. I have officially saved more times on Leon's campaign than Claire's. And somehow Claire still has the most videos, because Leon's going to have 3 videos. Claire has 1 on my channel, and 1 more on my Twitch. Oh, crap. And I lost the flash grenade. Way to go, me. You're usually really better about this. And I lost my other flash grenade. Here you go. Bottoms up. Oh yeah, I died. No, I didn't. I had a knife.
Minutes until detonation.
Is this a fucking joke?
I like that Mr. X gonna give it to you, followed me through that loop. Oh yeah, and this is where literally things fall apart. Uh-oh. Oh no. Please don't do this to me. No, I thought you were cool in the Matrix as Morpheus! Oh wait, I'm thinking of another guy, aren't I?
Gotta keep going.
Yeah. That's I have to admit that, like, I prefer the fight stick myself. I got used to it, but I'm no longer used to it, so I can go back to the controller. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go grab all the herbs that I can before I do this. Yeah, because... pretty sure I don't need this anymore, so I can put it back. Grab everything for this. Actually, I'm going to grab my flash grenades. But yeah, grab everything for this fight. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the U, shortcut U. There we go.
7 minutes until
And then I put this in.
detonation.
Yeah, this is the, like, out of all the fights, this is probably the one that will give me the most stress and anxiety. Just because he doesn't show any ounce of slowing down. Let's see. Oh snap. Tyrant's about to get to whoop someone's butt. Oh wait, I am that someone. Okay. Yeah, this is actually probably one of my favorite Tyrant forms right here because he looks sick. And... okay. Did I ever tell you, you have a great figure, buddy? Ah, no. Stop, please. Please. I have a wife and kid. That's all right. Alright, it's gonna be me and Matilda. Okay, no. Please, what have I ever done to you? Good sir. I think he might be immune to fire. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. I want you to get right over here, buddy. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. I don't want that instant kill death. He might be doing it again. Or he just might be flexing. Please be the only flexing. Okay, so I need to go to my enhance. Oh, yes. Oh, man. This is kind of intense. Oh, yes. Yes, I got the cutscene. I got the cutscene. That means the rest is a cakewalk. Who was that mysterious figure that that looks awful lot like Ada? Eat this, bub. I think he got half the joke. What a way to waste a life. At least he had his legs up in the world. Oh, snap. I forgot. This is the second run.
Shit.
So there's one extra boss fight. So a few days ago, I left Claire's story on a cliffhanger. Today, we are going to resolve that cliffhanger.
I actually miss her.
And thus starts a very long and complicated relationship between Leon and Ada. That was awkward in the movies, and is continuously awkward. It's always a will she, won't she kind of thing, and the only thing separating them together is the judicial system.
Leon?
We made it.
Just like I said we would.
Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Okay. Jesus.
Oh no.
What was that?
I don't know. I'll go. Take care of Sherry.
Folks, anything could happen in this show. Alright. I don't know what one thing a gunpowder will do for me. Or Kniffy. They gave me a Kniffy. Yeah, I ain't got crap for this, guys. So this probably will be the last you hear of me. I won't lie though, I was totally ready for this game to be over and done with. Oh wait, hold on. Good news! I got old reliable Matilda. Alright. So here we go, guys. It's actually the true final boss fight. Yeah, so we're fighting Birkin's fifth form. And then we're going to go ahead and go to this. Get the kill shot. We've got to unload everything onto him. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. I do heavily agree. He needed to die. Oh yeah, this is the part I had to wait for. I really hope I don't die. Oh, there it goes. No, it's not. I might be lying. I'm pretty sure I wasn't lying. I'm pretty sure I'm lying. No, I'm not lying.
We've gotta lose that car!
So yeah, that is the true final boss of this game.
Come on!
Lights out, buddy. I mean, there's worse ways to go, you know? This is probably one of the few times where, yeah. He fell down to a burning ring of fire, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No. We're just... Well, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. Would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look, he might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just a city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
So, yep. Ha. I like to point out that this meant that this was just funny. Now, there's a lot of political meaning behind this, and I don't get political on my channel, but the irony of this scene is actually pretty beautiful, mostly because of the political nature at the moment. But I will not go further on to the political nature, because if you don't understand it, well, go ask somebody who does, and have them watch this part.
Talk to me. We can get a puppy
Puppy.
and a parrot.
Actually, that would have been cool. I would have totally shipped them as a whole family, right? How awesome would it have been if they were actually a whole family? Like, I can see it now. Leon and Claire together. Honestly, in the last game, I totally shipped them together, but Ada existed. And I gotta admit, this was actually a pretty cool game. I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun. This thing gets a lot, but I gotta skip the credits. 13 saves. Okay, I got a B. That's okay. I didn't relatively care for the grave, but a hero emerges. Yeah. Broken Umbrella. And I'm pretty sure I just unlocked, yeah. I got Claire's second mode in the story. So yeah, you could flip-flop this like in the original game. You can get Leon's normal custom, which is basically what he had. Model Quick Draw Amy. So basically, the Quick Draw Amy is actually a revolver that Claire gets in her second run through of the game. So say if you played Leon's first run, you're going to run the story as if Leon's the one that's kind of in charge of everything. And then Claire will run the story like she was playing it second hand, similar to what Leon does. Basically, they just mirror each other pretty much. The difference, though, is that the extra weapon that she gets is known as the Quick Draw Mary, which is a revolver, but it uses the enhanced handgun ammo. And pretty much it renders your snub-nosed pistol obsolete because you kind of don't need it to be like the way that the weapons work, the chemical weapons. I mean, the way it works in that game is you have the gunpowder and you mix it with other gunpowder, and it makes handgun ammo. But the snub nose is not all that great as a handgun, but you can still get all its attachments, and then it'll become a magnum gun later. But then say you have the handgun and you mix it with a high-powered thing, it will actually become incendiary. Actually, no, it will become acid rounds. So you can save it for acid rounds when you find high-powered thing, or you can have high-powered mixed with high-powered, and you can get what's called machine gun ammo for your machine pistol. And then you'll actually get the suppressor pretty early in the game, so it's actually pretty useful. And let's see, game mode extra, the fourth survivor. Oh, that's the one starring Hunk. Hunk was actually a pretty famous guy. I'm not going to get too much into it, because I kind of want to make this one the finale. But if y'all want me to actually play more of this game, like the extra modes and stuff, I will totally gladly do it, because we got the fourth survivor, the ghost survivor, which are all basically knockoffs of the fourth survivor, which stars Hunk. And you're supposed to survive what's called in the game. There's a security footage of Umbrella mercenaries trying to grab all the all the G virus samples and T virus samples and bring it back to Umbrella HQ. And Hunk is the last survivor of that platoon after Birkin got a hold of them, because at some point Birkin kills them all. And then these are ghost survivors. These are what-if scenarios, which kind of sucks because the what-if scenarios kind of spoil things. For example, this one's about the gun shop Kendo owner. What was his name? Bob Kendo or something? Robert Kendo. It's Robert Kendo. Yeah, Robert here. He makes the guns for the STARS member, the Special Tactics and Rescue Service, which is what Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine are a part of. And they made all their weapons known as the Samurai Edge. He makes them all, and they're all specifically made for every one of them for their preferences. And he's also best friends with Barry Burton, one of the most famous of STARS members. And in this game, it is heavily implied that he shot himself before he shot his daughter. Or he shot his daughter and he was about to kill himself. So it very heavily implied he was going to do that. But in the Ghost Survivors, it shows that somebody was going to come and pick him up and rendezvous, and they never resolved that, unless it was resolved in RE3, which I haven't finished yet. I started it, but I haven't finished it, but I have no idea if they resolve it, but I did find Jill's note from RE3 when they did the RE2 update. Runaway is actually about the girl that actually kills Chief Irons. Chief Irons went and killed her, and was actually going to basically go full-on taxidermy and have her stuffed and preserved. And it's pretty sick. And she actually tries to escape to be with her boyfriend. And this one is Forgotten Soldier, which basically, after everybody gets annihilated, this guy has actually survived, but Hunk has already left, and he's trying to get out of the city before the place gets nuked. Spoiler alert for Resident Evil 3, which actually isn't a spoiler because it's in several different media, including the Resident Evil Apocalypse movie, Raccoon City gets nuked. Alright, so that's going to be all for Resident Evil 2 tonight. In fact, I still have a little more time, so I'm going to go ahead and end this part of the stream, and I'm going to go ahead and stream again for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I'm going to do the bombing mission before I call it quits and go to bed. Alright? So, stay tuned to my channel, because I'm about to pull up Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to cut this broadcast because it's already an hour long, and it's probably the shortest of my videos right now. And I'm going to go ahead and do the Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I'm just advertising this kind of being the final episode. So, for the two viewers, which are my brothers, I'm switching over to Final Fantasy VII, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes.